I haven't even started yet, and the first thing was, don't take it personally. That was came through. It's like intensity, and we make it about ourselves. If it's intense, I can't deal with it. It's too much for me. Or that is intense and that is outside of me, right? But both are true at the same time. I am part of the intensity. So take a deep breath in. And they ask, is it like a big wave that has caught you off guard and it's tumbling you in the wave and either pulling you into the ocean or crashing you against the shore? We are meant to be light and dark. We are meant to, like the yin and the yang, we are meant to have experiences that create certain discomfort. And Scorpio is kind of at ease within the discomfort. And this is what we're being asked, not to become intense, but to become comfortable, knowing that we are in our core, we are light, but that we choose to experience light and dark, to have the extremes. And so what is being suggested here is to be comfortable. You know, it's like a temperature. I'm comfortable in 20 degrees. Someone might be comfortable in 16. Someone might need 24, 28. Everyone's comfort zone, but can I be comfortable and at ease and okay without reaction in the intensity? So, in fact, by not reacting, by just sitting with whatever we perceive as intense within ourselves and normalizing it, not making it okay, but just being non reactive, allows us to have a deeper, a broader picture and a more wise response. So, our internal desire would be to be like the full moon, always lit, always alight. Um, but we're now at literally 50% light, 50% dark. And that is more aligned to the 3D experience. We have come to integrate things. We have come to stop judging or embrace the unknown. You never know what your soul's integration needs. But by being okay with intensity, with being okay with the non-light, being okay with hardships, doesn't mean you want them, doesn't mean that you desire them, but if they occur, how you interface is how quickly they will pass. So first of all, we accept that our life will go through, either in the day or in the years or in the lifetime, cycles of light and dark, ups and downs. And they're saying just like everybody is now getting used to doing their ice baths because of um, the benefits that it has, you even become accustomed to doing that. So by being able to be still within the intensity doesn't lessen the intensity, it just means you become still in it. My first reaction to intensity might be survival, might be defensive, might be counterattacking. But the more I can sit into it, I might drop deeper and deeper into layers of wisdom that allow me to act rather than react and create peaceful or even light within this darkness. There we go. It reminds me of a practice that I do on the long flight from Buenos Aires to London. I become non-reactive. The space is small, there might be lots of noise or too much light, or I'm uncomfortable. And by not resisting it, but rather than embracing it, I actually find that it's hugely beneficial. I don't get reactive. I can stay still. So that's just reminded me of the flight's over. Allow yourself to become still in the intensity. There we go. Just for those, they say that the fire horse is not necessarily easier than the snake. But it could be that something is wrapping up and we feel like it's the end of something and the beginning of something else. But by becoming still, there's a place of you that you can access. So imagine that the reactive you, the angry you, the defensive you, whatever, the stressful you, the worried you, starts to slow down. And in that slowing down, there are gifts or abilities that you never knew you had. And it's like they can come up to the surface, they can become available to you. And even deeper. Imagine the outside of you. It's like an addiction to make you jump, react, get sad or angry or anything. The intensity is like a roller coaster asking for your emotions. Imagine if you can become still. And then whatever is intense could be like a curtain. If you become still, you can open those curtains or see through the curtains and see the second or even the third layer of action, which is hidden, veiled behind the first layer of reality. So it's a bit like they're showing me an example of a child, your son, your daughter saying, I hate you. And they don't really hate you, but what are they asking for? They are asking for either more attention. But if you believe the first instance, you might get sad or angry or reactive. But if you go, oh, he's asking for a hug, or for me just to allow him to say that or her to say that, then you can go further beyond. So life at this moment has so many layers, and we might be seeing just the one. There we go. Allow yourself. I was going to say to be non-reactive, but they don't like that word. So they say just still. Sometimes you need to react, but maybe it's to, again, the analogy of the waves. Every seventh wave is the bigger wave. So choose your place where to act, where to respond. And so the response comes from the dark, the unlit places rather than the dark. So the places that are in shadow. And when you wait, you give it time to settle, and the shadow can call on the light. But usually our first response is from limiting beliefs or childhood trauma. There you go. There we go. Let to go even deeper. And allow your eyes, your awareness, your beingness to be able to see through the illusion of reality. Now feel how you might not have that pull on you. Become aware of that feeling. Is something outside of me creating a trigger, or is it just something that waking up something inside of me that wants to be triggered, wants to be seen? But if I can wait or allow my ability to look through reality come about, and I can see the bigger, the broader picture, or understand or feel it or perceive it somehow. There we go. Allow this deep energy to transform you. When you, it's a bit like when you go to a roller coaster and you know it's for pleasure, you can enjoy the intensity rather than fear it. So allow yourself to switch. We usually say intensity is wrong or turmoil is wrong, but what if it's not? Allow yourself to switch this at least to a neutral. But it's as if that darkness or the lack of light, we started off with the analogy of the moon, starts to become creamier and richer. It's not aggressive, it's not that scary. If I can see through it, if I can bring some of the light into it. There we go. So the crew would like to clear up that a lot of our darkness is karma. So we have not karma as in a punishment, but we have chosen to learn some of the lessons that come our way. But a lot of them are not. It is just unresolved issues that keep on churning, and so they trigger us. So interesting, they say one is very reactive and it creates a lot of emotion, and the other one actually creates like a sensation of this could be hard, I need to roll up my sleeves, or how interesting, yet it's still an intensity. So we're going to put something into your body so you can actually discern which is which. Correct. Okay. So, and then another point of clarity is sometimes your shadow, for example, they gave me an example of being controlling. You might be so used to it that you actually think it's a good thing, but it's a shadow. It's coming from a place of fear. So this is all about opening up your awareness to your light and to your dark, and to be able to be in balance and be still with the intensity and be still with your shadows, and go deeper and find a more neutral or wise or calm response. Of course, when you respond differently, or when you don't react, or when something has changed, you create a new timeline. Timelines are habituated actions, ones, and they are addictive, and they take you on the same path. So by becoming still, you can get out of the addiction of reactive patterns. Mm. Okay, that feels lovely. Okay. Deep breath in and come